to the Purely Coincidental podcast. I'm Haley.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Annie.
I'm Mary.
I'm Antonio.
And I'm Hannah.
So, for our next segment, we're going to be doing Okay, Kyle, where Kyle gives us some factual statements and a lie, and we have to guess which one is which. It's a great amount of fun.
All right. So, our first set. Tinnitus, which is, for those who don't know, ringing in the ear during, like a quiet room or something. Like, for example, I have it. It sucks. I can
You
just
have
hear
it.
You what?
I
Since
have
when?
it. Since always.
Wait, just like constantly?
Yes. It's hard to hear unless I'm in, like, a quiet room.
How
Like,
long do you
Whoa.
have?
That's awful.
How
I'm so
long
sorry
do you
about
have?
that.
Yeah.
I've had it most of my life. So, ever since I can
That sucks.
remember. So,
All right.
it was actually weird learning it was a thing. And I'm just like, oh, it's not just something that happens to everybody?
Oh.
Yeah, it was strange.
Have you considered
Anyways.
shoving screwdrivers in your ears ever?
I don't think that would help.
I feel like I would definitely do that because I go insane very easily.
It's not that loud, and I can only hear it when I'm like laying in bed. Which,
that's the worst.
well, the thing is, like I said, I've had it for most of my life, so my brain
So you're
just
kinda
kind of
used to it.
tunes it out. Yeah,
Oh.
if I can hear it, if I just like focus on it, but other than that,
It's like your nose. You don't see your nose because your brain blocks it out.
exactly,
Crazy. I can't believe
I
that.
see
So
my
that's fact number one.
just tinnitus. Yeah, it's a thing.
Tinnitus.
No, so the first one is tinnitus is caused by twitching of muscles around the eardrum that create small vibrations that are interpreted by the brain as like a ringing sound. So it can be caused by like damage. If you listen to loud music or loud sounds for a while, it'll damage your eardrums or damage the muscles around the ears, and they just twitch and create little vibrations. The second fact is that your vision is actually flipped by your brain. So when the light comes into your eye, everything is flipped and hits the back of your the back of your cornea, I believe.
Sure.
Retina.
I think
Whichever
it's the
one.
retina. I don't know.
And then so everything you're seeing is actually upside down.
First one's false.
Okay, there's
Yes.
a third
Yes.
one.
Because
There's not a
First
third
one's
one.
false.
Kyle,
What?
you asked the wrong group of people. Because
You know,
we're photo students.
I thought about that when I came up with these.
I thought we were going to talk
Yeah.
about space.
So I actually don't have any facts about space this time. They're mainly about the brain.
Wow,
That's
nice
cool.
job, Kyle.
I like
Really?
brain
I
cells.
knew the first
Is it?
one.
I think.
because of
Wait,
health
what's our
class, too.
vote? What's our vote?
First one's false.
Yeah,
first
first one
one's
is
definitely
false.
false.
First one, yes.
You're correct.
Woo! I feel
Interestingly enough, they don't know what causes tinnitus. They think it's that your brain, when you lose like the higher pitched tones in your hearing, they think your brain is trying to fill that in by just
Okay.
constant ringing. Yeah.
That's horrible.
Or maybe you're just a
move
freak.
by the brain, honestly.
Yes.
That's such a jerk.
There's a
move.
lot of jerk moves that your brain does.
It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It really is.
So that one was very easy. Wanted to start it off pretty easy. I kind of
Is it
thought you
gonna
guys would
get
get it.
hard?
Yeah, okay.
Yes. It's,
No,
Oh, okay.
hopefully it'll get difficult. So the second set. There are no nerve endings in the brain. And the second fact is brain cells never grow back.
Oh, first
The first
one
one's
is
a lie.
This
false.
one's false.
First one's a lie.
No.
Is that your guys' answer?
It is.
First one is
Sure.
false.
You're incorrect.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
don't
I
Your
thought brain
brain-
cells never come back.
Your brain cells shed just like any other skin.
Yeah.
Just like any other cells. They
Then
die.
why do people yell at you when you smell Sharpies?
It's a misnomer.
Well, I mean, damaging
You
brain
still probably
cells.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna
They'll
die.
grow back. I got
Yes.
so much more I want to do now.
So do we
Oh,
But,
yeah,
like,
that
technically
is
get
right.
smarter?
I'm an idiot.
yeah, nerve cells I think take 7 years to regenerate or something like
But
that.
Sounds
They do
about right. I
regenerate.
don't know.
Yeah, it's like they're
Yes.
the longest.
Yeah,
Okay.
they take a long time, but they still come back just like any other cell.
Is that why
Okay.
people who've lost limbs have a hard time feeling their nerves again? Like having that function?
Yes.
That would
Sounds
make
right.
sense.
Yeah, and like paralysis, that's why some people can walk again if their spinal column has been like damaged too badly.
Yeah.
They'll just kind of like heal.
too.
Yeah, I was actually going to mention that. Another cool thing that your brain does is phantom pain. So if somebody loses an arm or something, sometimes they'll just
yeah.
feel pain in their limb that's not there
I've heard about that.
because the brain thinks it's still there. The brain is a
cool.
crazy thing. Anyways,
It's a world of pure imagination, if you would.
I love that song.
so
That was
the
good.
third set of questions. These are a little bit more difficult.
Oh, crap.
Hopefully, it'll spark some pretty good conversation.
Yay.
So,
Yay.
the visual cortex of the brain, which is located in the back of your brain.
Don't bruise it.
No, you shouldn't
Yeah,
bruise it.
that's bad.
Sometimes, in very rare cases, if it's damaged, people seem to see almost like a wider spectrum of colors or like a completely different spectrum of colors. Take it as you will, they see... It's difficult to explain colors, whether they see colors differently or what, but people have reported seeing something different. Like, they've said wider spectrum of colors for a short period of time, and then it comes back after that. The second fact so your brain is separated into two hemispheres, and they're connected by a tissue called the corpus callosum.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah, it's the middle part of the brain, and if that's cut, then it's like you're like, am I ruining this?
Maybe.
Go ahead.
Way to go, Haley. No,
Well,
just kidding.
Sorry, I've watched
gonna
a video like 3 times because I had anatomy and biology in the same year.
Yeah.
not going to be quite as interesting then.
Well, then the first one's something
Whoops.
false.
Yes. So when the two hemispheres are cut, which it used to be treated, epilepsy used to be treated by cutting the hemispheres apart. Each side of the brain seems to act separately.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll have you'll try to grab something and your left hand will just smack it out of your hand,
That's awesome.
or
What?
you'll draw start drawing, and the other one can just come in and move it out of the way.
What?
That's not
I,
real.
I want
sick.
that
It is
to be
real.
so
And
true.
if you,
cool.
yeah,
Kind
You
of.
develop two separate
It has to be
personalities?
What personalities? So they're like you're still the same person, but you can just control different hemispheres of your brain versus them working together because they can't communicate through the corpus callosum.
How do you handle like hand-eye coordination then? How does that?
You
Can you
Don't.
drive?
you don't
Yeah.
really.
So have
So,
you
like-
ever tried drawing a circle and a square at the same time with a
Yes.
pencil in each hand?
Yes.
They can do that just fine
Yeah.
because they
That's
don't talk to
awesome.
each other.
And you also have weird cases where if you show just the left side, like your left eye, like a shape or something, the right eye will have no idea what they just saw. Or if you have the left side hand something to the right side, they won't know why they have it, but they'll make up a story because the left side of the brain, which controls your right side of your body, is responsible for making up stories about stuff and rationalizing stuff.
And I believe
So-
Your own
the
hand?
left can recognize faces.
It's the opposite. The right can
Right.
recognize faces. The left can talk.
Yeah.
The right side can't talk.
There's this artist, and there was a study on this guy who had his corpus callosum cut because of epilepsy. And there's this artist who makes these faces out of items, say like vegetables, books, all these miscellaneous household items, whatever. And if he saw it on the right side, like with his right eye, he would say that it's the object that it was made out of. If he saw it with his left eye, then he would say it's a face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
That's
some
very bizarre.
super strange
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
things
it's
that
on
happen.
YouTube if
I've
anyone
seen
wants to
that.
watch
It's
I
it.
really
pretty
wish
cool.
that the first fact was true, though. I've always wondered
Yeah.
about
No, I just made that up.
that.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
if anything, that would just damage it, and you'd see less colors.
The idea
Well,
of
I
having
mean,
more
yeah.
colors, though.
Yeah,
is-
Yeah, it
that's
would be
pretty cool.
It would be
It'd
awesome.
be like Pro Photo RGB.
Except for Pro Photo is less than actual color.
You hear that?
Yeah, like
The
I want to be a
winds
mantis
change.
shrimp,
it's not
just like
bad.
one day in a mantis shrimp.
Wouldn't that
Also,
be cool?
moths, I think, can also see,
Mantis
Can they?
shrimp, yes.
like in UV, I think, as well.
Oh yeah, but see,
But yeah,
mantis
that-
shrimp. Have you seen how fast they're?
They're real
yeah.
cool.
They
Mantis
make,
shrimp are
don't they
awesome.
make like mini
What's a mantis shrimp?
Sonic?
Mantis shrimp.
What's
So-
a mantis
It's a
shrimp?
shrimp.
A mantis shrimp has one giant claw, and it has this muscle in its claw that it can essentially like wind back, and it clamps down faster than the speed of sound, and creates a packet or a pocket of water that is super heated. So it just like shoots this hot water at its enemies.
That's
Isn't
literally
it,
Very
isn't it like
so
a mini
cool.
Sonic Boom? or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they can see in more colors than we can.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
So is
Yeah.
that how that
pretty
one
cool.
artist can draw with both hands? Because I saw a video of some guy drawing with both hands. It was pretty
Potentially.
cool.
Could be,
Yeah.
or he's just very talented.
Can
Yeah.
we voluntarily get that, whatever it's called, cut in half?
I
Corpus
wouldn't,
callosum?
Why not?
because I wouldn't.
Don't
would
think
make
it would be legal
I
on
think
the
the
doctor's
the
end.
Yes.
disadvantages outweigh the benefits.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
What, what disadvantages are there? Because it sounds pretty awesome.
Loss of motor function.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
your left
That's
hand
hard.
just
I mean,
kind of
just like think about driving.
yeah.
Just
You couldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to drive your car.
Okay, never mind.
You're
Yeah, I knew that would get you. So
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
have
You
to
probably
drive.
couldn't hold your camera.
Oh, forget it. Okay.
one
Yeah.
half of your body just tries to do something different every once in a while and just
Punches you.
I
exactly.
feel like you could be really, really creative, though.
It seems yeah. I don't know. There's a really good video by a creator called CGP Grey. He made a really good video on this.
I really
That's
wanna,
where I got it from.
Like,
But
see it.
Alright, do we have another?
no, that was the end. That was
Alright.
That
supposed
was
to
really
be
good.
That
Yeah.
was good, Kyle.
well, the last one kind of fell flat, but
Sorry.
it
It
was
was still good.
interesting.
I feel educated.
Yeah.
Educated.
Education is fun.
education.
It's education third. That's what I always say.
I always say safety third.
First comes
Safety
love,
third.
then comes
Yeah.
marriage, then comes safety.
Exactly. Actually, it's more like first comes food. Actually, no, first comes
comes food.
photography, then comes food, then. Comes,
But aren't those both
Thank-
love?
Yes, but
What
She's
about
got a
Jesus
point.
Christ?
there's well, Jesus is he doesn't even occupy a number because it's just
It's a
so
blanket.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a blanket. He's a blanket of love.
Blanket of
He's a
love.
blanket of love.
All right.
Anyway.
What are we talking about today, Kyle?
Oh, me? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
So-
Kyle.
Our next topic. It's a little bit more of a fun topic. Our last couple
Yeah.
episodes have been pretty deep. We wanted to lighten it up a bit. So, Haley, make a statement as to why one of us in the room is an alien.
Oh boy. You deal with robots a lot. That's a little suspicious, Kyle.
Oh, you're
I
not
mean,
wrong.
lots of people deal with robots, Haley.
Yeah, no.
That's
not like
someone.
Yeah, I'm not saying
something
they're
an
not all
alien would
aliens.
say,
You're
Yeah.
Kyle.
So he's
Right.
above average robot proficiency, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yes.
he does have above average robot.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
It's not
but
normal.
It's an
But I mean,
alien
I'm
thing.
saying robots, spaceships, kind of the same thing.
Not really.
Kyle, alien.
Oh.
Kyle,
I mean,
thing.
science, yes,
Case
but not
closed.
the same thing.
No, alien.
All right, Kyle.
Sometimes you turn
Kyle,
green and it's
Kyle,
kind of
what's
weird.
your claim?
Yeah, what's your claim, Kyle? Who do you think's an alien?
Hannah.
What? I
Alright,
thought it'd be a little bit farther down the line before we
No,
claim
no, right out of the gate.
Yep,
Um,
right now.
Because of my shirt.
You seem
Could
you
be.
seem
I'm wearing Neil
like
deGrasse
Neil,
Tyson.
yes.
She
like-
likes space a
Guys,
lot.
yes,
Shout out
yeah,
to Neil.
you like a lot of
You.
space. You're fascinated by space as if you came from somewhere else, but you also sometimes just seem like you're trying to fit in.
Stupid? Oh.
No, you're
Oh,
smart.
no.
You're a smart lady. But you're
Thanks.
Maybe too smart.
Ooh.
Dun,
Thanks.
dun,
I
dun.
mean,
But
sometimes almost
so
see
are
like
aliens.
you're trying to fit in as a human and not quite
Ooh.
making it.
Mm.
what?
I
Give me examples.
Well,
I just hit puberty. I'm sorry.
I mean,
you're
just
much too old to just be hitting puberty.
Yeah.
What?
got a point.
Dun, dun, dun.
Also, you seem to know a lot about World War II.
And not-
Yeah.
Like you've
Yeah.
been
What,
there.
like time? Aliens can't time travel.
How do you know?
They,
I mean,
they might
they
have a
Because I'm
long,
not one. I mean,
Okay.
what?
they might have a
Okay.
longer lifespan and mature slower.
This
So
is true.
This is very
I'm
true.
not a baby. What do you? Oh, puberty.
Puberty.
I'm like,
You could
Annie.
be 87 years old.
What?
moving on. What's your
Okay.
call?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you want to move on to me because I was also going to say you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
oh, double
two
strike.
votes for Hannah.
I'm not.
I mean, you just do some odd things
what are you
sometimes.
talking
Well,
about?
I mean, like we left our room today, and you
no.
walked down the hallway with your coat over your head, like singing songs.
It's windy.
She
I was listening to a dope album. It was windy. What's wrong
Hannah,
with that?
you didn't even go outside yet.
I was prepared.
We were in the
You were
hallway.
preparing
I was prepared.
Yeah.
So this topic,
inside.
This topic may or may not have just turned into a slam
Roast
fest
Hannah.
of Hannah.
I've always wanted to be roasted. Go ahead.
I mean, you just kind of like sat on the couch and were just singing your little song with your jacket over your head. It was
Here's my
pretty funny.
counter argument before we
Let's-
go on.
let's hear it.
Counter argument.
Let's hear it.
I am not an alien. I simply do what everyone wants to do but doesn't do because I think it's weird.
I've never really had the desire to run around with a code.
Well, maybe I'm just weird and I'm just letting it out.
That's okay though. I mean, to each his own. Sorry. We're not this isn't a bash fest.
Oh, I love
mean,
it.
Oh, no,
I
it
love
is.
it.
Kind
Continue.
of turning into that.
Who's
No,
next?
it is a little bit.
It's a roast. Sorry.
Woo! Put her
Mary.
over a fire roaster.
Mary.
Oh, so I am going to say my amazing roommate Haley.
Ooh.
Because one, Haley, you play with your food and you do really, really weird
She has the
things.
points.
And you never sleep.
This is true. Your sleeping is just,
Your
I don't
sleep
understand.
habits are just...
She's talking to the
Almost
mothership.
as if she's sleeping for her planet.
Whoa!
What does that mean?
Sleeping in the time zone of her planet.
Oh.
What are you talking
Could
about?
be jet lag though. Honestly,
I mean,
could.
yeah.
Extreme
Haley, do you
jet
have
lag
anything
when
to
Australians
say for
come over here
yourself?
upside down.
that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have anything to
the
say for
advanced
yourself?
Jet lag.
Haley.
Roll around in a
No, you got me. Bleep bloop. I'm an alien.
You got me.
Love
My
you,
people
Haley.
need me.
Bleep bloop. I'm alien.
My people
I'm an alien.
excluded me. They pushed me out. They're like, bye.
So wait,
Bye.
Hannah just admitted that she's an alien.
So
Eh,
Haley,
what's your
Anna?
vote, Antonio?
I mean, Anna?
Who
Hannah?
do I
Wow.
think is an alien?
Wait, what?
You.
Oh. This is. I think I'm an alien. No, I'm kidding. Um,
I mean,
this is tough. This is tough.
is it though?
Just pick and roast.
Take in
I
roast.
see.
Just like corn.
I'd pick, but I don't want to roast.
Just pick one.
It's gonna come as a shocker, Annie. I think you might be. An
What?
She is quiet.
She's
She's
so
very
kind,
quiet.
it's
True.
unnatural.
alien. Yes.
Almost as if she's just watching, trying to blend in.
Sometimes I just want you to punch me in the face, Annie, but you can't. 'cause
But
you're
I
too
can't.
sweet.
I mean, I could do it. Do you
Because
want
you
me
come
to?
from a kind planet.
Annie's
Of peaceful
Annie's a sweet
people.
alien. She's very.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe it's
sweet.
just a facade.
It could be.
Ooh.
Maybe she's just
Oh.
gaining our trust.
She's a backstabber.
Were you
It's like the
ex-
Oh.
OJ song.
Oh.
Smile in your face all the time. They want to take your
Reference.
place. They're backstabbers. Yeah. Good song.
That
Good
was
song.
Can
me.
we bleep
That's
that out? I'm pretty
absolutely
sure
me.
that's copyrighted.
That's
Is-
copyright.
It was sung too good. It's going to be copyrighted
Oh, you're
immediately.
We're
right.
gonna get a
Crap.
copyright strike,
Right.
Antonio. You can't do this.
You're right.
Because we're totally monetizing these.
Absolutely.
So, totally.
Yes. Yeah.
All
Well, if it
right.
gets to that point, maybe. You know.
I mean, all right, Hannah, what about
Hannah,
you?
last but not least.
What?
What?
Oh, right.
What? What?
I'm going to say it's between two of you.
Hmm.
Not me.
And they are?
It's, but I think that it is. I think it's Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're just a freak.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
All right, Antonio,
No,
you and
no,
I
no,
didn't get
no.
suspected.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
We're
It's just
normal.
like who,
We're normal.
Like, who
Are you,
thinks
though?
about smart things that much? Ain't nobody got time for
Who
that.
thinks about World War II that
Hannah,
much?
You do think
Yeah.
about smart
I
things that
appreciate
much.
history. Shout out to History Day, people. I love you.
Shout out to history. I love you.
So who's on the chopping block? Who's gonna get chopped?
I feel like the most votes go to you, Hannah.
Think
Yeah.
it-
No, it was only two.
It's
Yeah,
two,
there was
it's two,
Yeah, it's
three.
you two.
It's
Wasn't
Kyle
there?
against
And
Hannah.
you, Annie.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I only had one.
Yeah, Annie's.
Oh, who else voted for Kyle?
I
Haley.
did.
Haley.
Oh, okay. So, kill us now, I guess.
Oh
Kill
no!
us. Well, we
Coming
have to
out.
vote.
You guys have to
Yeah.
battle to the death.
Hmm.
Can we have a final
down.
argument against?
Yeah, let's hear your rebuttals,
Yes.
please.
Ladies
about-
first.
Oh.
Aliens first, more like.
Planned.
Hmm.
Oh,
So-
suspicious.
What? I am not an alien.
Sounds like
I
something
am,
an alien
I,
would
no,
say.
I am pleading.
The fifth.
I am pleading weirdness and ignorance of my weirdness. That's what I'm pleading.
All right, yeah, that's fair enough. Kyle.
I'm not an alien.
Wow, that's real
Good.
great.
Good one, Kyle.
Super
Good one.
proof.
Very
much-
creative.
Much proof.
Yes.
Listen, just because I'm smart doesn't mean I'm an alien.
Yeah, it does.
Are you sure?
Are
Well,
you sure?
I mean, Hannah, you also did not have much of a defense.
I mean, it was better than yours. in
You
your
just said
defense.
just because I'm smart.
bleep bloop, not alien.
I
Thanks.
plead the fifth.
All right.
I
Kyle.
know about history because I study it.
I know about science because I study.
No, you
I know
know
about
more than
robots
that. That's
because
more
I was
than
in a
natural
robotics
amount.
program. I know about lots of things because I'm smart.
Okay.
All right,
ooh,
Kyle.
Okay, Kyle.
Getting
Okay.
defensive up in
I mean, we
here.
did
humble
say he was
argument.
smart, so I guess we should.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
you kind of gave
Kyle's
me that
an
one.
So, are you voting? Can we vote? People who are on the chopping block, can we vote?
I'm gonna vote for Hannah.
I mean, if we vote, then that makes 5.
I mean,
So-
I feel
Let's do
like
that.
I feel like you guys are like being prosecuted, and we're the jury.
It's the same
could
on
be like
witch
that as well.
trials. I'm John Proctor.
oh, he was a
gonna
bad
not
man.
Live. Dang it! No, I want to be Sarah. I want to live.
If you float, you're a witch. We kill you. If you sink, you
Dang it.
drown. You're not a witch, but you're still dead.
You tied rocks
Yep.
to my
Thanks.
feet.
I
Doesn't
see
make
how it
any
works.
sense.
If you read
This
the
isn't
whole Bible
science.
passage, you're a werewolf. I mean, a witch.
A werewolf.
You're a werewolf.
Different game.
Sirius Black.
Serious blood.
So let's
Aw.
vote Haley.
No. She didn't get any votes except
No,
for me.
she's
No,
voting.
vote.
Oh, never mind.
Jeez.
Scratch my vote. I'm sorry, Haley.
After hearing the arguments against Hannah, I think, sorry,
Okay.
sorry, girlie,
Ooh.
you're gonna get chopped.
Chopped.
Oh, jeez.
I've always wanted to be chopped.
Do you?
Annie,
Shush, Annie.
juror number 2.
Oh no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You have to go home with me.
Uh-oh.
Be nice.
Oh,
Be nice.
this is true. But I mean, I deal with your weirdness like every day, so I'm
Uh-oh.
still gonna say you.
Was that a bribe I heard?
Listen, I'm not. What do I do that's so weird? Shush.
You do occasionally stare up into the distance,
That's because I'm thinking about things.
but your eyes get very wide.
And your
'cause
pupils
I'm
get
on
very,
They
very
do.
drugs.
big.
I'm on drugs.
Well, that's fair enough.
I'm not weird, Annie. What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not weird too, but you do some odd things.
You're talking when I. Is this about the thing where I rolled up in a ball and then. No, forget about
Your
that.
potato?
Mary.
No, we want to hear
You-
about that
Yeah,
now.
no,
You
we
were-
want to hear about this.
I mean, I don't know
Listen.
if this is the same story, but you were like a pretzel the other night.
Well, that's not weird. That's just yoga. I don't do
You
yoga.
were
but-
not.
Mary.
What? Oh. Hannah, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say you.
That's majority.
All right, Antonio, what about you?
Well, I don't really have to vote because Hannah's. It's
Oh, yeah, that's
majority
true.
already.
All right.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but we
but
want
you
to hear
don't
what you
get a
say.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does anyone care what I have to say?
No.
Well,
No.
I mean,
You're an
Hannah,
alien.
You have
You're
one
an
more
alien.
chance to rebuttal. All right, Hannah's
One
next.
rebut.
Jeez, you guys are so.
I'm sorry. No,
No, I understand.
we are kind of
No.
mean, but I'm sorry, Hannah.
It's okay. I've always wanted that. Thanks.
I'm
So
glad you're
Hannah's an
happy.
alien. It's okay,
I hate
Hannah.
you
We
guys.
accept you either way.
Yeah.
I hate you guys.
Love you too.
Why is there a thumbs up going on?
don't worry
over there?
about it.
Yeah.
What's
It's okay.
happening? Did you conspire to do this?
No,
What?
Haley
No.
and I are just having fun over here.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway.
I've lost interest.
All right, we're gonna cut it short today, guys. Thanks for joining us today. Follow us on SoundCloud, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. All right, thanks for listening. We will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
We're dead.